says we should not stop gathering together with who? With other believers, as some of you are in the habit of doing. You know, I've noticed ever since the pandemic, so many people are in the habit of not meeting with other believers. They once came to church, but then, just kind of drifted away from coming to church in person, or they were in a small group or stopped. And so he's addressing this, and he says, instead, we must continue to, say it with me, to encourage each other even more as we see the day of the Lord coming. And so some of us are struggling, and you know what's missing in some of our lives? What's missing is a band of believers who have our back. Just a few Christians who are praying for us when we're struggling, a few Christians who are encouraging us, a few people that are in our lives that we can reach out to when we're struggling, a band of believers. And what I like about that video is that woman went to places and she took a risk and let people in. You know, what I've noticed as a pastor over the years is that genuine spiritual community, meaning when you have a band of believers, a few people that you meet with regularly outside of Sunday, is that genuine community just doesn't happen by accident, especially in our busy society. It takes intentionality. It takes taking a step. And maybe for some of you, your next step to the blessings of spiritual community would be starting with coming to church in person regularly rather than online. Maybe for some of you, it's taking a step to get into a small group where some relationships can form and forge. And I've said this before, but my closest friends have all come from small groups. And I was like, man, if I didn't get in a group, we wouldn't have met. And like, wow, what a blessing this person has been in my life. So many. And then maybe for some of you, it's taking a step to volunteer, to serve, because when you serve, people are like, well, how can volunteering lead to community? Because when you serve together with other believers in a ministry, whether it's inside or outside the church, you get to form relationship with them. Now all of a sudden you have somebody, hey, what you doing this weekend? Hey, you in a small group? We should do a small group. All of a sudden you have accountability. You have somebody there that can often help you.